And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Today we're taking a look at, actually not a game, but a puzzle, Pathwords, and this is actually Pathwords Junior. I haven't actually played the regular Pathwords, but Pathwords Junior is kind of like taking Tetris and mixing it with a crossword puzzle. It's kind of hard to explain, so we're going to take a look at it. Pathwords comes in a case. You don't actually have to keep it in the box, which slides open. And you have your different Tetris kind of shaped clear pieces. And then you have a book of puzzles, which is two-sided. You can start from this end and go on. And what you can do is you can take one of these puzzles and you can stick it back in the case. And then you can put these, what you're trying to do is, at the top, it shows you the pieces that you need. So this one, you would need these 4 pieces for. And then here it tells you the words you need to find. So, bunny. And I say, oh, there's bunny. And then what other word am I looking for? Hair. And oh, well, this one fits there. And then tail. Oh, well, that's pretty simple. And hop. Go there. And that's the beginner puzzles. I mean, they're very simple. You don't have to use this. You could just simply use the book if you wanted to. As time goes by, some of the puzzles will show you some of the words, but won't tell you all the words that are in them. And when you go farther and get to the advanced ones, they might not even tell you the words at all or how many words there are. They just show you maybe a hint, like this one is about candy. Or later on, words with step. And the shapes get harder and harder, into the fact that when you, like this one here uses all the shapes, you may have to figure out exactly how the pieces even fit in the puzzle. If there was no letters at all, you might have a struggle to see how the pieces fit in. But you're trying to find words, and even if you get all the pieces in, you need to find the right words for these puzzles until you come up with the expert ones where there's maybe one hint and you use every puzzle, and it might take a bit to figure out what the words are even about. And that's what this is. It's not really a game, it's just a puzzle. And here we have oh my, and you need to figure out how you can get words out of all these double O letters. So, that's the game. Once again, this is one completely out of my league because even the hardest puzzles here weren't that difficult for me. I played the hardest ones, well, here, Junior. Well, I know that. Well, I think part of the thing is it's still interesting and entertaining. It just makes me want to try out the regular Pathwords. But again, scratch my opinion. Let's see what the kids think of it. What did you think of Pathwords Junior? I like putting out the pieces to make the words. I still can't do the last one. But it was a lot of fun, and the different color pieces, and sometimes it shows you what pieces. It was kind of easy. All right, Amy?
I like this game. I liked how you could put the pieces, but sometimes I always drop the pieces and I lost them in the car.
That's right, we were playing it in the car.
I liked how it got easy and harder from the things, and I think it'd be good for the very beginning for like a 3-year-old to play it.
Okay, what about the last ones? Were they harder?
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything to do it.
All right, and Holly, what did you think of this puzzle?
I liked it because when you finished some of the easy ones, there's like a shape like a bunny head or a music note.
That's true. The shape of the puzzles sometimes was a shape that dealt with the topic, and so that was interesting for the kids to see how the shape of the puzzle itself was the same. So you liked it? Mm-hmm. I know my kids like this one. I can speak from experience here because as soon as they got it, they kept playing and playing it and playing it and playing it and arguing over who got to play the puzzle next, to the point where as we traveled and did things, it was in the car with us constantly going. So this was a really big hit. I liked, and it starts off easy and gets harder, but not so hard that it becomes super frustrating. That's Pathwords Junior.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find the latest board game news at Dicetowernews.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Fun Again Games, the world's best game source. Fun Again Games has over 5,000 games available. Check them out at funagain.com.